feel like ripping off Independence Day. How about you guys?
We are the Black Arms. We are here to take rule of this planet. Any attempts to resist are futile and will result in death. You humans are so pathetic.
Damn you.
As of today, this planet is mine.
You're crazy. We will not.
Now, we will begin to exterminate all of the world's leaders who resist.
What?
Annihilation for this planet is near. It is time to embrace the dawn of your demise and despair.
I would like to point something out in this that's going to be apparent in the next cutscene. Out of all this, no one died. No one died. Keep this in mind. Think I'm bullshitting? Oh, watch the next cutscene.
Sir, are you all right? Never mind me. What about the people of Central City? No need to worry, sir. Orders were issued yesterday, and everyone has been evacuated to the safe zone.
Nobody died!
Very good, Commander.
No one
Now
died.
what's going on?
Commander, the invaders! Estimated over 1,000 black aliens inbound. They've penetrated our outer perimeter.
What?
According to reports, Shadow's also been sighted with the black aliens.
Shadow? I don't believe it. So he's finally decided to show himself. Attention all command units! Mobilize all mech battle sections! Prepare all weapons to strike incoming vessels! Mobilize Diablon!
But sir, it's not ready yet.
I don't care! We have no other option! We must protect the President and the Chaos Emeralds at all costs!
Yes,
We've
sir.
already kind of failed on the Chaos Emerald front. I have 6.
Shadow, damn you! It's been 50 years. Justice will finally be served.
So you're probably wondering, what is this guy's beef with Shadow after 50 years? Well, you won't find out on this path.
Shadow, I'm counting on you.
I know, Professor. The ultimate life form born to ensure peace and justice amongst all of mankind. Now, I know what I have to do.
I just enacted swift justice by firing a cannon at the planet's surface. So, welcome to the final stage of the full dark path, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Gun Fortress, which looks surprisingly a lot like Eggman's lava shelter. So I'd like to already call out a few things, besides the fact, 1, it's bullshit that no one died. You gotta be fucking kidding me. No one died, really? And how long have the aliens been invading? I could have sworn this all took place in the events of one day. And I love this right here. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. You killed yourself. So, yes, no one died. That was the Eclipse Cannon with 6 emeralds, despite the fact that last time it was fired, when it had 6 emeralds, it, ended up completely destroying the moon. But who am I kidding? That's been retconned.
Come here.
Who am I kidding?
All units.
We also have the gun commander going, it's been 50 years, but finally justice will be served. Justice for what? It's never explained in this path. At all. And if you're trying to go, oh, well, this path obviously isn't the canon one. No, this thing takes elements from this path that makes it somewhat canon. Trying to find a canon in this game is stupid.
Take this.
It makes no sense, just like this plot. It's too inconsistent. For the most part, though, what are our missions? For the Dark mission, it's pretty simple. We have to find 3 of the gun fortresses, I guess, power supply units is what I'm going to call them, and we have to destroy them. For the hero mission, because at some point, apparently, somebody will still think you're a hero after all this, pretty much what would end up happening is you just have to go to the goal ring. Thing is, I actually like how it's designed in this stage, because just like how Lava Shelter is, and something that a lot of these stage 6s seem to do, they differentiate the paths, actually, for which way you can go based on light and dark. Light is always going to be an upward path, dark's going to be the lower path. So, here is our demonic Goku's pet starfish, as I'm just driving this gun truck all around the place. And we are done, so let's jump out. Pretty much, as I said before, bottom path is always going to be for it. I recommend using the Gatling gun that's from the gun mechs, because there are a lot of gun mechs that are around here. So you can build up a Dark Chaos Meter and just get infinite ammo on this thing. And this thing destroys everything. I think it's one of the most powerful guns in the game, in all honesty. It's rapid fire, has a bunch of bullets, and stacks so much. But, yes, we're finally coming to the end of the full Dark mission, where Shadow is super edgy and ripped off Independence Day. I'm sorry, that is clearly Independence Day that they were ripping off right there. And it wasn't even that impressive for the fact that, oh, we wiped out a whole city. Yeah, and it took you 6 Chaos Emeralds. Eggman wiped out half a moon with 6 Chaos Emeralds. What can you do, Black Arms? All you can do is wipe out a city. So, here's Rouge trying to think, oh, you're still, you know, a hero, Shadow. You just need to, you know, be a hero. So, here are the last 2 missions, as I'm showing off right here. Destroy the core of the base, and then find the Chaos Emeralds. And they will just lead you to 2 different endings right here. You need to make sure that you do them, because once you do one mission, you gotta go back and do the other one. Either way, there is the first of the batteries right there. There is a turret right here. Normally, I'd have more of a Dark Chaos Meter filled up right now, because once you get a Dark Chaos Meter, these things just infinitely spawn out of here, so you can just go around here. And unfortunately, I lost one of my wood chain guns, so let us change that. And now we have 120 bullets with infinite ammo. This thing is ridiculous and powerful. So there we go. That takes care of the first one. So now let's go downward. I think I end up accidentally dying because I ended up going in the wrong way. Yes. I ended up, for some odd reason, trying to do a triangle jump, but I didn't save myself. So we got to destroy that again. Boom. All right. So let's try yet again. I don't know why I picked up the bazooka. I'm not going to use that thing. Do not use the bazookas here, because they will not aim at the gun cores that you're supposed to be shooting at. Grab an actual gun. Grab an actual gun. It makes life so much easier. Now, another thing to bring up is the fact that the gun commander was talking about Diablon. That is the final boss that you're going to be fighting for the hero path, as well as 3 more times. So this is the only time in which you actually find out, okay, they're mobilizing Diablon, and they say it on screen. So I guess the other reasons, when even on the full hero path, when everything is going good for the humans, they just mobilize Diablon for the hell of it. I don't know. And again, I need to stop questioning this game's impeccable logic, because this story is a fucking mess. Trying to make sense of it's just gonna hurt my head even more. Oh, Takashi Iizuka. Why? Yes, for those who don't know, Takashi Iizuka, the current head of Sonic Team, was the person who designed this epic, thrilling story for Shadow the Hedgehog. I know, it fooled me too. As one commenter actually pointed out, I'm surprised this wasn't written by an 8-year-old, because it sounds like a fanfic. That's what this game pretty much feels like entirely. It feels like a fanfic, which is very sad, because as I end up talking about in other paths for their final ones, I actually think that there are way better ways of dealing with a Shadow game. Hell, I know this is going to be controversial. I honestly think that Shadow's character inside of 06 is better than Shadow the Hedgehog's Shadow. And that's sad. A game should not make me compliment Sonic 06. It shouldn't. If it is, something has gone horribly, horribly wrong. Of course, 06 has a lot of its own problems, which I have already detailed inside that playthrough. You can go and watch it if you want to watch me suffer even more. which I know some of you guys out there really do like watching some of them. Here, either way, I was going up here, but this one I realized, wait, no. All the dark paths, since I'm doing that, it's all on the bottom, so I need to go down over this way. So yes, here is our stealth section. Pretty much, we have to stealthily avoid, or in this case, just run really fast past all of the chain guns that are right there. You actually can't destroy them, unlike most other things in this game. So, be careful. Either way, blow everything up. Blow shit up. Blow shit up. There we go. Yes, the second target has been destroyed, so let us build up a Dark Chaos Meter because I just want to go nuts. Once you end up just building up Dark Chaos Meter, just do what I do when you have a Gatling gun. Rapid fire everywhere. That is all you do. And for some odd reason, it is surprisingly satisfying. I think it's because part of this is just my rage at these enemies, because all of this is Gun's fault in the first place. If you don't know what I'm talking about? Go and watch one of the other paths, primarily Cosmic Fall, and I detail in great detail how all of this is actually Gun's fault. It's glorious. By the way, go up right here. There's a life and a key for you, in case you want it. Pretty much all the keys do inside this stage, they just give you a weapon, just like most other stages. Really, there are only a few stages in the game that will actually give you a shortcut. I know that the fucking Dooms is one of them. Wait, did somebody just thank me? Oh, you're welcome.
Just a little more.
I'm sorry. What? What's with the dialogue that these soldiers are doing right now? It sounds very wrong. That is one thing that is rather interesting, though, because while the gun soldiers have a bunch of reused text dialogue, in fact, one of them, I didn't point it out, but inside of the Doom, there was actually a glitch in which one of the gun soldiers ended up saying, the black aliens, but the thing is, there are no black arms inside of the past, inside of the Doom. It's all gun soldiers and artificial chaoses. That is it. So that is definitely something they didn't think fully through. But they do have some unique lines, like one of them is Mr. Yuji Naka safe? I found that one to be rather hilarious, but I always ended up getting it cut off. Either way, we're at the end of our mission now, so just destroy all the gun mechs and destroy the last of the base. There we go.
At last, the human resistance has been crushed.
I don't know about crushed, but yeah, you pretty much destroyed their spirit. And there we go. So now we're going to be switching over to the hero mission. So I ended up cutting to just where we meet up with Rouge.
Shadow.
Right here. I've been killing nothing but the black arms this time, and I am now carrying what is known as the phallic penis gun. I'm sorry, this is a very phallic shape. Don't blame me, blame the internet. Either way, for Rouge's mission, it's simple. Just get to the goal ring. Pretty standard stuff. So ignore all of the gun cores and just go forward. Now the obvious different pathways that you're going to have to take is you're going to have to go up instead of down. But sadly, we're not going all around because it's rather linear. Alright, so just fly through here. I'm trying to avoid killing as many gun soldiers as I can because I don't want to impact my score. Because this is actually one of the missions in which I do get all A ranks, which I haven't talked about. There actually is something for getting all A ranks in every single mission inside this game. Same reason as Sonic Heroes. You get the very hard mode of the game. And another thing, though, is you get to play all the stages again, only they're actually in order, like in a sequential order, which makes more sense, which honestly would have benefited this game if they didn't go for the branching pathway malarkey and then just had a straightforward story system. And I mean, even then, if they wanted to have a light, dark, good, evil sort of thing, what they could have done is they could have just put different goal rings instead of me killing X amount of mooks. I'm not going to get over that. It's boring to kill the same amount of mooks over and over again. But yes, you end up getting something if you get all A ranks inside this game. Pretty much, it's just a very hard mode and just more of a sequential order of things. Which, honestly, I didn't care for it in Sonic Heroes. I don't care for it in Shadow because for Shadow, it's more tedious, I believe, than, you know, Sonic Heroes, which is rather sad. So, just keep running forward in Eggman's and Baby's first Egg Walker, this time with Gun. This time he has guns. So, keep going forward, ignore everything, just blow up the doors. Technically, at this point, I should have just jumped out of the mech because I run faster when I am outside of the mech. But this is the last time we're going to be seeing this gun mech, so I decided, you know what? Why don't I just give it a little screen time? After all, it makes sense. The other reason why I probably should have jumped out is I actually have a full chaos meter, so I could have done chaos control and got myself closer to the end. But I shoulda, coulda, woulda. What can you say? Alright, so blow up the door. You know, it's not very effective when you have blast doors that can get blown open by your own weapons. I'm just saying, that completely defeats the purpose of a blast door. At least in Eggman's case, inside of Prison Island from Sonic Adventure 2, it was literally just Eggman firing open at the weak points of the door. You just shoot any part of the door and it falls apart. Kind of failure in the sturdy department for a blast door, I'm not gonna lie. But let's go up and let's glitch out chaos control. This is great. I glitched out the camera completely with this. And I am now in the void. Never mind. Apparently the level didn't want to load. I was wondering what the hell happened there. Yes, you can actually glitch out chaos control in a bunch of other ways, which is rather interesting. My favorite one is if you do chaos control inside of Space Gadget, the semi-hero 5th act stage. Because what'll end up happening is you end up basically going backwards when you end up hitting the gravity areas, and it's really hilarious. You end up going backwards, you end up spinning around, and the camera freaks out. It's great. And here is my good old friend Touch Damage. Really shouldn't be the case, seeing as how these guys have active attack animations. Do not do that. I said it before in another path. I believe I said it inside of the Lava Shelter path, which is the neutral path one. Do not put in touch damage when enemies have active attack hitboxes. It's honestly why I like Freedom Planet more. Either way, here's the end of the stage. So, I think we're going to end it off right here, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to see our full evil ending. See how truly edgy Shadow is.
I will not allow those creatures to
see
take
you guys
this emerald.
next time.
Perfect.